Okay, hello and welcome back. So last week we finished off the Worgen starting zone at Justana, and we made the trip from Kalimdor. I almost say Kaldor, right? That's the name. That's the official term for Night Elves. Anyway, we made the trip from Kalimdor to the Eastern Kingdom so that we could start questing for Stormwind. And if you'll recall, I logged out in Goldshire, but I'm back in Stormwind because I did the dailies a few times. Forgot how annoying they can be when you don't have a mount. Because it just takes longer to get everywhere when you don't have a mount. Just like I start a new character in FF14 and I spend the whole time until you finally get your mount, wishing I had it. Getting tired of running everywhere. I knew someone with that name. Oh. Let's turn on my chat so I can actually see it. So I can talk to you. Okay. And for people who may be wondering about my position regarding the company of the Blizzard that is behind World of Warcraft, I do not agree with their I don't even need to go this way. I do not agree with their stance on political issues. I just love this game, and I am willing to put up with their shenanigans to enjoy the game. I know some people aren't. My brother stopped playing after Legion. More because he didn't like where it was going in the story vein. And that's fine. I'm the sort of person that I'm invested in the story and I want to know what happens, so I am willing to put up with some shit. And I'm curious as to where they're gonna go with these upcoming expansions. And I played Star Wars The Old Republic, and I stopped paying for that. No, that's Blind Trainer. I stopped paying for that subscription because I wasn't playing it as much, but I'm still investing time into World of Warcraft. And because I am paying for retail, then I automatically get Classic, so there we go. But it does not mean that I support what they're up to. I'm queer myself, and I don't agree with their politics, but I just love the game. So this is where it was, and I'm actually going to turn down the music. The music is a little too loud. There it is. Let's just turn all of this down. Okay, does that even change anything at all? Because it still feels like it's as loud as it was before. Okay, it feels like it didn't affect anything at all, which is weird. Okay, that didn't do anything. Great. that didn't... Okay, how can I turn off the music? The music is annoying me. It's way too loud. So, it's like the login music is stuck. Because I can't even hear myself talk over it. Yeah, that's the login music. Oh, I can't even... Oh, I think I know what the problem is. I somehow had... Hello! I somehow had two login windows open, and I think the other one was overriding things. So we'll see how this looks. Not looks, sounds. Not much, just playing around in World of Warcraft, about to start in Westfall. There we go, that's much better. Okay, let's turn this sound up. Back to where I had it before. There we go. So much nicer. My day's been good. Okay, so we are going. So if you look at the map, we're basically at a crossroads. So actually, I need to go this way. And I have to walk or run the whole way instead of riding. Because there isn't a... Well, there is a taxi near there, but I don't have it unlocked. And let's turn that off. So if I remember correctly, I play this game on stream once a week. I also stream on Sundays. I usually play visual novels on those days. And I play other games off stream as well. This isn't... Oh right, the taxi is the other direction, never mind. I started playing World of Warcraft retail when Cataclysm first was released. Back in the early 2000s, now that I think about it. And it's been, because of that, it's kind of a sentimental favorite. So when I realized, when I heard when they were going to be releasing Cataclysm Classic, I was like, well, let's revisit my roots, my start in World of Warcraft. And I've been playing pretty consistently since then. I forget, there's a free trial available. I think you can get up to level 20, at least when I did the free trial. I don't know if that's changed. Yeah, I didn't realize until I said that how long I've been playing, but yeah, I basically started playing in college and I haven't really stopped since. Which kind of hints at how old I am now. But yeah, if you're interested, I definitely encourage you to try the free trial first. Don't buy anything, don't pay for anything right away. Give it a try, and if you don't enjoy it within the first 20 levels or so, then maybe it's not the game for you. And that's okay. Okay, so here we are. So just to recap, it's a bloodbath lieutenant. They've been murdered. Given the body temperature, I'd say they've been dead no more than 6 hours. Not every day. No, only twice a week. No kidding, rookie. Looks like they really put the cart before the horse. Heroes call Westfall. Report to Lieutenant Horatio Lane at the Jansenstead in Westfall. By order of His Royal Highness King Varian Wren, all able-bodied citizens of the Alliance are to report to Lieutenant Horatio Lane at the Jansenstead. Westfall has been overrun by beggars and transients, leading to a massive increase in criminal activity. Your help is needed to restore order to the populace. You can reach the Jansenstead in Westfall by traveling west from Elwyn Forest for the glory and honor of the Alliance. And this is Horatio Lane. And he's supposed to be a spoof of Horatio Kane from one of the CSI TV series. I forget which ones. I think it's CSI Miami. Yeah, Gary Sinise is in CSI New York, and he doesn't play Horatio Kane. Murder, rookie. That's what you're looking at on the ground in front of us. And the thing about Horatio Kane is... yeah, if you can't join me for whatever reason, don't sweat it. I'd be glad for the company, but I do this for the fun of it. But it's nice to have some friends along for the ride. Cool. Yeah, I do visual novels on Sundays, and I'm going to try to do this on Wednesdays.
Go with honor, friend.
Murder was the case that they gave me. Here's the deal, kid. We've got a full-blown murder on our hands. Double homicide, single homicide. Worse yet, we're in Westfall. I could throw a rock behind me and hit a dozen hobos with motive enough to want to wipe these people and horse out. Now, I don't know who did this, and I sure don't appreciate having to come to this dump to investigate the deaths of a couple of squatters, but I'll be damned if I don't find the perp. You want to help? Go talk to some bums. The hobo knows. Speak to the various homeless people occupying the Jansenstead to gather clues about the Furlbrow murders. The investigator's wrap, crime scene tape, and Equicide cloak. So this is probably going to be my best bet.
Be careful.
So yeah, Verna Fullbrow, Farmer Fullbrow, Stormwind Investigator, Stormwind Investigator. Let's get out of here before they try and pin this on us. Good call. Okay, so he wants us to talk to these people over here. Get lost. Did you see who killed the Fullbrows? Maybe a couple copper will loosen your tongue. Now tell me, did you see who killed the Fullbrows? What did I say? I said a lot. I'm not in any shape to make fun stuff for my channel. I'm very bare bones about it, because I'm not trying to make this monetize it. This is just for fun. Okay. Yep, that's great. Did you see who killed the Fullbrows? I ain't telling you a damn thing. Great. Did you see who killed the furrow brows? The joys of playing a hunter at this point. Okay, what about you? Come on, people, talk to me. I'm starving. Hi, James. For fuck's sake, people. Just give me a couple clues. Listen, lady, I don't want any trouble, okay? I didn't see you murder them, but I sure heard a lot of yelling. Human voices. You dig? Get out of here before I change my mind about beating you up and taking your shoes. That's one clue. So, 3 more. Did you see who killed the furrow brows? You want my foot in your front or your rear? Make the call. Did you see who killed them? I told you to pay up, pal. You didn't tell me squat. You just started attacking me. You want to talk? Pay up. Sometimes you don't have to talk to that many. Just my luck. I didn't see who killed him, lady, but I got a whiff. Smelled rich, kinda like you. Damn shame, too. Furrow brows were a fixture around here. Nice people, always willing to share a meal or a patch of dirt. I found a savory and clean piece of dirt. Tonight we eat like kings. Okay. Yeah, I forget which expansion it is. They do away with the minimum distance for hunters. I think it was Miss of Pandaria, which is actually the next expansion. Told you to pay up.
I need a target.
Who killed the furrow brows? I'll tell you who killed the furrow brows. King Varian Wren. That's who. He's killing the rest of us too, one bum at a time. The only thing I can tell you is that I saw some gnolls leaving the place a few hours before the law arrived. I suppose my channel could use some decoration, but I'm not very artsy. I would ask my sibling, but they're not available. But this isn't, I'm not getting any money off of this, so there doesn't seem to be a point. Get off my land! I didn't insult you. Okay, come on, one more. You're calling me rich? That is rich. I have 1 gold. So I suppose compared to you guys, that is rich. Now you've gone and done it. Time for the fist. I ain't telling you a damn thing. Fine.
I don't have a target.
Be that way. Between you and me and the tree, Murlocs killed the Furlbrows. Yep, saw them with my own 2 eyes. Think they've been chasing the joint for days, maybe months. They left in a hurry once they got wind of Johnny Law and the idiot brigade over there. Okay, there we go. Well, I use the app to watch other streams, and I still see their decorations and stuff. It's just, I'd probably end up having to pay for someone to do it for me, and I don't have that kind of money. And what would be the point? Especially since I'm not getting paid for doing this. I'm doing this for fun.
Need help?
Gnolls and Murlocs? Horse poopy, lady. Gnolls and Murlocs didn't kill these people. I've seen what Gnolls and Murlocs do to people that they kill, and this isn't it. Too pretty. Too perfect. Furthermore, the Furlbrows had been squatting on this farm for 5 years. Now, whoever wiped them out had a reason. This is murder, plain and simple, and we're going to get to the bottom of it. So, this is cloth, and it gives you intellect. I'm a hunter. I don't use intellect. This gives you strength. I'm a hunter. Hunters don't use strength. I use agility. So, Equiside Cloak it is.
The Alliance. Be careful.
Oh, I forgot to sell stuff. Not that you can see my cloak. Hot on the trail, the Riverpaw clan. Seeing as how we have no other leads, we may as well chase down the information you got. There are a couple of Riverpaw Knoll camps in the area. Track them down and search for clues. Bring back anything that you might find. Isolate your search to the Riverpaw Knolls and scouts. Recover the Riverpaw Knoll clue.
For the Alliance.
Out on the trail, Murlocs. As pointless as I think this is going to be, we need to investigate all of our leads. I need you to head out to the longshore west of here on the coast and shake up some Murlocs. Try to find a clue or some info that can help shed some light on the murders. Turn to me if you get lucky, rookie. Recover the Murloc clue.
The Alliance.
So off we go this way. No, there aren't sparkly vampires. You do run into vampires. They're not sparkly though. At least, well, if they're your target for something, then yeah, they're sparkly. I think you used to be able to skin gnolls. Oops.
I need to target something first.
Okay. I think I'm too far over. Yeah. I moved too far away from the camp.
It's too far away.
Just keep killing them until you get your clue.
I need to get closer. I need a target.
Yeah. And it can take a while, and it's especially fun if there's multiple people doing this quest. And there are people who still do this quest aside from me. But yeah, my first character was a human, So I started in Goldshire, where I just was. Which, well, Owen Forest technically is the name of the zone. And then it naturally progressed to Westfall, and then the next zone is Red Ridge, which is actually on the other side of Owen Forest. The other direction from which we went. But I like the storyline here in Westfall. I probably could have gotten away with going directly to Red Ridge, and they actually have a good story there too. But the WoW equivalent of unranked to GM, I'm not sure what you mean by GM. You can give me the clue anytime now. I don't need a stinking shield. More bones than on. There we go. Okay. Now for the Murlocs. So I first encountered Murlocs back in Owen Forest. I don't think I'm actually getting XP from killing these guys because their level is great to me. But if I want to progress the quest, yeah, the first time I played, I encountered Murlocs in Elwyn Forest, and it did not go well for me. They kind of mobbed me.
I can't carry any more of those.
Well, that was quicker than the gnolls. Thank goodness. But you can easily find yourself overwhelmed if you're not careful. So yeah, this is Owen Forest here.
Well met. Be careful.
Find anything on the knolls?
Light bless you.
Is this supposed to be some kind of joke? Because I'm not laughing. Bits and pieces of red cloth? What the hell is this supposed to mean? Well, I know what it means, but that's because I played through this before.
Go with honor, friend.
How good's Murloc hunt?
Light bless you.
Nice find, rookie. I think I have a stack of these on my desk back at the station. We're basically back to square one. What do we know? Someone that likes to write the fiction about the past sent the Frollbrows a letter. Looks like we got ourselves a real history mystery.
For the Alliance.
Meet Two-Shoed Lou. Looks like we got ourselves a real whodunit here, rookie. Unfortunately, it looks like the locals aren't willing to talk, and the clues you got off the gnolls and Murlocs are damn near worthless. We're going to have to initiate plan. Be on the lookout for Two-Shoed Lou. Two-Shoed Lou is an old confidential informant of mine who, ironically, makes his home at the Frollbrows' old pumpkin farm. Head west to the farm and find out what Lou knows. If it gives you any guff, tell him that Horatio sent you. Speak to Two Shoot Lou at the Furl Browse Pumpkin Farm in Westfall.
Go with honor, friend.
Right, Grandmaster is the highest rank in lots of online multiplayer games. Got it. Well, basically, I'm kind of at the bottom of the totem pole. I'm just barely level 15. So, in Cataclysm Classic, the maximum level you could get was 85. Lots of content creators do speedruns starting off with a new account to keep their audience engaged. But I'm doing this partially because, when I'm playing by myself, I'm really bad about actually reading the quests or quest objectives and stuff. So I'm reading everything to remind myself of what's going on, especially when I've done it so many times. So this is as much to keep me focused on the story. Yeah, go away. You're 5 levels below me, go away. I don't care. You're barely hurting me. Come on, pupper. Ignore them. Okay. So this is the Griffin Master, the taxi service. And the green exclamation point means I haven't unlocked the flight path, and now I have. So now I could fly back to Stormwind if I want, or back to Goldshire, and then this is Eastvale Logging Camp. Oh, that is unlocked. That's the other taxi point in Elwyn Forest. I need to find a vendor. Two Shoot Lou. Look, we ain't got no room for no more. Horatio sent you? Right then. How can I help you? He's not here, is he? He knows I wasn't hiding from him, right? Just trying to lay low and all that, you know? Yeah, part of the reason that I'm really over-leveled for this area is because of the starting zone for Worgen. You do tend to be over-leveled for a zone like Westfall. Like I said, I could have gone straight to Redridge and I would have been fine. But I wanted to do the story here. So, and my gear is kind of not great anyway. So even though my level itself is too high, my gear is not. Living the life. Listen, I really shouldn't be talking to you, but I owe Horatio a favor or two. I don't really know nothing about what happened to the Furl Browse, but I might be able to point you in the right direction. Lou hands you a large crate. That crate used to be my home before I struck it rich. Now I'm living the life every hobo dreamed of. Right, so you take that there living crate and head to the Jangle Lode mine, southwest of here. Head to the back of the mine, and once there, hide in the crate. These two should lose old house at the back of the Jangle Lode mine in Westfall. And I got another quest. I take candle. Back before those damn kobolds gave me a permanent limp, I used to be William Pessel's #1 candle supplier. Hell, I even came up with the line, I take candle. Yeah, that was me. Kobold would say, you know take candle, and I'd just respond, I take candle, and then bash the brains in. Jim drifts off for a second. Good times, the best times. Now, can't even use the bathroom without assistance. You want to help me? Kill me some kobolds. You'll find a good load of them in the nearby mine. Kill 12 kobold diggers. I knew she had a quest. Feast or famine. Life in Westfall is hard, Missy. Every day is a struggle. We can sometimes go weeks without a decent meal. That's why it's important that we help each other out. Maybe you can lend a hand, eh? I'm making dirt pies and need some ingredients. Get me some fresh dirt from the pumpkin patch out front and a bundle of coyote tails. Find coyotes wandering around in the wilds of Westfall. Get moving, we got mouths to feed. Collect 6 coyote tails and 5 handfuls of fresh dirt. Mud pies. Or dirt pies, actually, is what you called it. Yum. This was also fun to do when a bunch of people were in the area. Now I'll kill the coyotes. I mean, I could have killed them earlier, but I didn't want to. Oh, that's a core task. Sick 'em, boy. Go, Pepper, go! Oh, I already got all the dirt piles.
They don't have the target.
Come on, one more coyote. Oh, there you are. Go! Okay, there's that. And off to the mine. Janko load mine. Let's see. It took me a while, the first time I did this, to figure out how to use this stupid crate. Attack! Mine's just kobolds in them. Not so great memories. Because it was another case of easily getting overwhelmed if you weren't careful.
I can't carry anymore. I can't use that.
Oh, I'm not high enough to use that. Great. There we go. See, he said no take Kindle. Inventory management, that's the real struggle in every game. Oh, I haven't even named him. My pupper. Maybe I should name him Barkspawn. Dragon Age fans would get that reference.
Inventory is full.
Yeah, that was a quest item. I forgot to sell stuff before I came out here. That was my fault. There is a vendor, but I had to get through all this stuff first. Let me run over and take care of that after I finish here. One more sinking kobold. No, 2 more. Okay, so I got this far. Could not figure out what to do. Then I realized you have to use this stupid box. This is like the Echo in FF14. What little human you want? Why you call Glove Talk? Sad. Is this the life that you had hoped for, Glove Talk? Running 2-bit extortion operations out of a cave? Glove Talk, crush you! Oh, will you? Do you dare cross that line and risk your life? You may attempt to kill me and fail. You may take option 2. What option 2? You join me and I shower wealth and power upon you. So Glove Talk have 2 choices, die or be rich and powerful. Glove Talk take choice 2. I thought you'd see it my way. I will call for you when the dawning is upon us. Okie dokie, back we go. There's plenty of kobolds to kill. I'm not too concerned about that. And they respawn quick sometimes, depending on how many people are killing them. Because the more people are killing them, the faster they respawn. See, there's 2 kobolds right there. Okay. Done. I'm debating, do I want to tame one of the animals here? Or do I want to wait? I take candle! Oh, sweet justice. Killing those kobolds won't make me walk like a normal person. It sure won't get me a job, but damn does it feel good. Jim reaches into a crusty old sack. Here, I think I got something for you from my kobold hunting days. Maybe you can put it to good use. I'm guessing you're the one who got 3 more visual novels. Awesome! More to play with. So this is an improvement, and I mean, I could wield this. I don't think I actually have any room in my bags. So, actually, first things first, let's light a Goldshire. Yay! Do let me know what you think of the Arcade Spirits games. Those are the ones that got me into visual novels in the first place. And there's a Discord for Fiction Factory Games who created the Arcade Spirits novels, if you're interested. I think you're going to like the Arcade Spirits games. Oh, that's right. You fly to Stormwind first and then to Goldshire, which is really weird. Yeah, I'm with James on that. It's fun to replay the games, but there's something about playing games for the first time that's really special.
It's on her, friend.
Okay, yay, I have room in my bags. I really need to buy more bags. Oh, I already know that. Dang it. Have it back.
Be careful.
Yeah, I have playthroughs of both Arcade Spirits games on my YouTube channel. But obviously I do recommend playing it blind.
Well met. Go with honor, friend.
To get the full experience. And if you get Penny Larceny, there is some Easter eggs for the Arcade Spirits games as well in there. I'm not going to say what, because it won't make sense to you anyway. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get through Westfall in just this one session. It barely started. Of course, it took a while to actually get the stream up and running. I love that my tablet is clipping through the griffin's butt. Okay. Let's try that again. I already read all of that, so let's actually just go ahead and take this, because the nice thing about World of Warcraft, just finished 2 visual novels from Otome Jam Itch.io a couple hours ago. Got a short visual novel and another visual novel downloaded to play. Yeah. Yeah, just feel free to offer any recommendations either while I'm streaming, or you can comment on my YouTube channel. So yeah, that's the nice thing about World of Warcraft. Even if you can't equip an item, you can still pick it and then just sell it. So if the items that I can use aren't upgrades, I usually pick whatever's the most expensive, because then you get the most money for it. Dirt pies don't make themselves, usually. Just smelling you coming got my stomach rumbling. We're gonna eat like kings tonight. So the food here, you're basically supposed to heal you if you've taken a lot of damage. And drink restores mana. Which, got a lot of recommendations. Well, we're going to finish A Fairy's Tale on Sunday. Depending on how long that takes, I may mess around a bit more with that after I finish it. Depending on how long it takes. And then I got options. Okay, so this is actually progressing the story. Lou puts his hands to his ears and starts talking loudly. Stop, stop, stop! I don't want to hear it, I don't want to know, and I don't care. That kind of information is liable to get you killed around these parts. Got one more bit of information for you and then we're done. Lou's parting thoughts. A couple of thugs recently showed up at the farm causing all kinds of trouble. I don't know where they came from or who they're working for, but I know they're bad news. I may have overheard them talk about subjects that might interest you. If you're interested, you'll find the thugs back behind the farmhouse. If you get caught or killed, I don't know you. Never seen ya. Good luck, kid. He's dropping the thugs out behind the farmhouse at Furlbrow's pumpkin farm in Westfall. So, there is actually a funny little storyline in Elwyn Forest that's basically a bit like Romeo and Juliet, but with farmers. So this quest was really fun when a bunch of people are doing it. Did you meet her? Yep, she's for real. She wanted me to tell you, Lux, she appreciates the job that we did for her on the Furlbrows. Gave me a pile of gold to split with you all. See your face? Is it really? Whoa, what do we have here? Looks like we have ourselves an eavesdropper, boys. Only one thing to do with a lousy, good-for-nothing eavesdropper. Die! Okay, fine. Die. You too. Yeah. Sometimes... Yeah, when there's a bunch of people doing this quest, it's a pain in the butt because you never know who they're going to target once they turn hostile. Oh no, he's dead! That's what the gray text means.
King's honor, friend.
We're dealing with an organization here, rookie. You don't just off the richest bum in Westfall in broad daylight and leave no witnesses. Someone with a lot of power is behind these murders. So what have you learned so far?
For the Alliance.
Shakedown at the Saldines. Doesn't look good, rookie. This was an execution. Whoever did this was sending a message. A message for anyone that would dare snitch on these criminals. It would appear that poor Lou really put his foot in his mouth. And his shoes are on his head.
Light be with you.
So what do we know so far? We need to follow the clues. Over at the Jansen's stead, you found a water-soaked letter and some scraps of wet red cloth. Here at the Furlbrows, you overheard a conversation between some shouty figure and an ogre mage. You also got a confession to the murder from a bunch of thugs, whom you then killed. Something isn't adding up, rookie. There's an old couple southeast of here, at the Saldines farm. Head over there and speak with Farmer Saldine. Find out what he knows. Speak with Farmer Saldine at Saldine's farm in Westfall. So this is actually that treasure map. But it's a series of quests, and we'll get there. Yeah. So this is the Saldines farm here. Coyote pack leader. Ooh. Level 12. Yeah, the color of the numbers indicates how much of a threat they are. Green means they're not much of a threat. Barely more than gray. Farmer Saldine.
Well met.
Been in Westfall all my life, sister. I can remember a day when Westfall was the luscious land this side of Stranglethorn Vale. Those days are long gone. While we no longer have Defias causing problems, the fallout from their reign of terror can still be felt. To make matters worse, we're in the worst economic downturn in history. All that gold we spent on fighting the Scourge left anyone not in a military-related occupation jobless and eventually homeless. Guess where all those people ended up. See, I like to see what you have to sell. See? He can sell me buy my stuff.
For the Alliance.
Ratio Lane? That man is a scumbag, dirty as my underwear. Listen, friend, I don't often give out advice like this, but you seem like a good woman. Get out of Westfall. You're already in way over your head. All you're doing now is putting your neck on the chopping block.
Light bless you.
Times are tough.
Go with honor, friend.
Times are tough, sister. With the downtrodden masses of Stormwind migrating into Westfall, resources are stretched as thin as they've ever been. The people are restless and in need of help. Our own farmhouse has been serving as a halfway house for years. Salma does the best she can to keep our guests alive, but sometimes the Watchers get 'em. Watchers are those twisted abominations roaming my fields, a little present left behind by the Defias before they were driven off. Help us! We killed 10 Harvest Watchers.
Be careful.
These things. You'll see them up close soon enough, after I pick up this quest.
What can I do for you?
Westfall Stew. Hello, dear. Welcome to our home. You don't look like you're homeless. Have you come to help us? If so, you're just in time. I'm planning dinner for the young ones. Need a few simple ingredients. You could get me some okra, gore-tusk flanks, and stringy flesh ripper meat. I can make my famous Westfall stew. You'll find all the ingredients near our farm. Just be careful of the harvest watchers. They are merciless killers. Collect 6 okra, 6 stringy flesh ripper meat, and 6 gore-tusk flanks.
Safe travels.
Okay, before we do that, we need to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Okie dokie, I'm back. I thought my cat wanted to join me, but nope, he just sat down and started giving himself a bath. Okay. So the sparklies means that that's what I need to collect. Thank you. So these are the harvest watchers. They're basically mechanical monsters. There's not even anyone inside them. And they're just running amok. Muck, muck, muck. I'm hoping to get, here. Before, I'm done for the day. But we'll see. So the flesh rippers are the birds. But yeah, you see how easily they're going down. Because I'm so over-leveled for this area. But the level of the animals, they dictate, I have to be careful, I have to make sure I do the skinning like I'm supposed to. Because it would be far too easy to start questing in an area where my skinning wouldn't be high enough. Harvest Watcher heart. Right. Go. That is one downside to leveling skinning, is you have to loot everything off the corpse before you can skin it. But one of the upsides is that it doesn't have to be something you killed. If someone else killed it and looted the body entirely, then you can skin that too.
Can't cast it yet.
And
I don't have a target.
when you do dungeons, there are skinnable mobs in there. And so sometimes I would go in and I'd maybe hit a few times and then just follow along behind the other players, skinning the mobs. Mobs being the term for enemies. It's a slang term. Level 16. Eagle Eye. And that area that I want to get to before I stop for the day also has trainers. So, oh wow, I need a bunch more of the Harvest Watchers. Okay. You die. But you notice the Flesh Ripper is not skinnable. I didn't get the icon for skinning off of it. But yeah, if you'll notice in the tooltip for the Harvest Watcher down at the bottom right of the screen, it says requires engineering. If you pick up engineering, then you can actually harvest, so to speak, the Harvest Watcher. Ooh, Voltros. That's fun. Okay, so I am going to okay. Oh good, I can dismiss the pet this way. So I'm going to dismiss my pet and Voltros. Oh, I can't tame another pet. I'd have to actually get rid of my pet. Because you can only have a certain number of pets at a time. And that's men pet. Call pet 2. Not until I'm level 18. Boy. I was really looking forward to showing off the tame pet ability. Oh, you stupid Westfall Brigade. I don't know if you... No, I wouldn't be able to get the quest item from Voltros. I'll leave them for someone else who's looking for rares. Yeah, hunters are the only ones who can tame pets in World of Warcraft. There's also minions, I guess you could call them. They're called minions in FF14. But yeah, hunters can tame actual battle pets, and then there's also even smaller pets, like this chicken here. You can eventually collect pets along those lines and basically battle them with other pets in the wild or against designated battle masters. I think that was started in Mists of Pandaria, and of course you get an achievement just for collecting the dang things. Oh, I need to kill more Harvest Watchers. Go! Got distracted by Voltros. But you notice it said I had too many pets. It didn't say I couldn't tame him. So at one point I was trying to tame a lot of they're called rares because the icon up here had the silver around them to indicate that they were a rare.
That bag is full.
Okay. Let's have some bread. So this is what you do if you don't want to use... How many pets can I have in this game? Hunter pets, it depends on your level. At least at this point in Cataclysm. I think, and you can also stable pets, which I don't think there's a stable master nearby. I think the closest one is down here. I would have to look, but there's the pets fall into 3 different categories. There's cunning, ferocity, and tenacity, and the tenacity pets are your tank pets. They're the ones who are really good at holding aggro so that your enemy doesn't turn and start attacking you. So they work kind of like a paladin or a warrior or a death knight. Ooh, cooked crab claw. Okay, fine. We'll eat the mud pie. Still need flesh ripper meat. Okay. But the nice thing is, I don't have to... Oh, yeah, this is talents. Oh, I'm missing... I'll have to double check that. I use a talent calculator to help me figure out what's the best use of talent, the best talents to use for my chosen specialization. I chose marksmanship because it has an interrupt, which is handy in endgame content, as I found out while I was playing Cata when it was shiny and new. When it was the latest expansion. I don't think that's a flesh ripper. Nope, that's a coyote. So the only difference between a coyote and a coyote pack leader is just the name, really. And I think the coyote pack leader had an extra ability that a regular coyote doesn't have, because it's the pack leader. So I don't know if you noticed, but there were birds flying around near the pumpkin farm. Those were also flesh rippers, so I could go over there and kill them over there. In fact, let's head that way. See, there's one right there. That's the nice thing about flesh rippers, you can see them up in the sky. No, I don't want the coyote. That, there we go. It's hard to tell if you got the right one highlighted. I'm not gonna worry about looting that because I can't skin them anyway, so there's another one. Come here. Attack! Get in range of my pet, thank you.
That bag is full.
Okay. As for the little pets, the minion pets, I guess you could say, there isn't a limit. There's actually, you get a little menu that tells you all the available pets in the game, and you can go looking for the ones you're missing. So what I'm doing is I'm selling everything that's gray quality because it's not getting me any good. And I'm also going to sell anything that's drinking, any drinks, because it doesn't do me any good as a hunter. But if it's white, it might it still has some value.
Go with honor, friend. King's honor, friend.
Times are tough.
Alliance.
Thank you, sister. You've done Salma and I a great service, and I promise that it won't soon be forgotten. I don't have much money, but you're welcome to what I do have.
Be careful.
Heart of the Watcher.
Light bless you.
What have you got there, Jasana? Oh, right. Heart of the Watcher.
Alliance.
Return the Harvest Watcher heart to Farmer Saldine at Saldine's farm. I have found what appears to be the heart of a Harvest Watcher. From the sound of being emitted by the device, you can tell that it's still fully functional. Perhaps you should return it to Farmer Saldine.
Need help? Light bless you. Go with honor,
Is
friend.
that the heart of one of the Watchers? I've heard stories about using one of these to power up a Watcher for personal use. Of course, I'm really in no shape to try such things myself.
Be careful.
100 quests completed. So I will pick up that other quest in just a moment.
Hey there.
Food will be ready as soon as I have all the ingredients. Hurry!
Be careful.
Bless your heart, dear. These poor orphans haven't had a hot meal in days. It looks like we will have enough left over to help feed many more of the homeless of Westfall. So, 41 armor and +1 agility, +1 stamina, as opposed to +2 stamina. I'd say the boiled boots are actually an upgrade. Thank you, Justana. Your kindness will not be forgotten. Oh. I can't wear them? Oh, yes, I can. Dinner's ready. Come and get it. I'm so happy. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Justana.
What can I do for you?
So the reason that it has this icon is just means that I can't learn it to T-Mog it.
For the Alliance.
Okay.
Well met.
It's alive!
Light bless you.
From what I've heard, all you really need to do is find a suitable harvest golem and drop in the heart. Once you've done that, you should be able to take full control of the creature. I think there's a whole field of overlooked harvest golems west of here at the Molson farm. Look for the arcs of electricity. Should you manage to get it working, use the golem to destroy the energized harvest reapers at the old Molson farm. Those monsters are much more destructive than the ones on our farm. Use the Harvest Watcher heart on overloaded Harvest Golem, and then use the overloaded Harvest Golem to kill 25 energized Harvest Reapers.
Be careful.
You have our thanks.
Light bless you.
It's been many years since anyone has offered to lend us aid, Jasana. Had you not come along, we might not have made it through the coming winter. You have proven yourself to be a selfless individual, a person that we can trust. I only wish we had something of value to offer you. While I have no information to assist you in your crusade to bring the Foulbrow's murderer to justice, perhaps my wife can help. Speak to Salma inside, and she will tell you what you need to know before you leave. Speak with Salma Saldine at the Saldine's farm in Westfall.
The Alliance.
So, I'll do that after I take care of this. So, when I first did these quests, I didn't know you were supposed to ride the golem once you put the heart in. So it made the next part of the quest a little bit trickier. So I don't know if you noticed them when I was over this way earlier. I spotted them, but I knew what I was looking for. So he's talking about these two golems. Well, there's 3, 4, 5. Wow, I didn't realize how many of them there were. Go away, Flesh Ripper. So yeah, there's 5 golems there that you can put the heart in any one of them. And then you come over here to this farm and let loose. But there's all these critters in game. So I didn't know you were supposed to do this. So I was trying to do this on my own. I managed it. It was ridiculously, stupidly hard because, of course, you're meant to do it with the vehicle.
I need to get closer.
Look how tiny my golem is compared to these ones. Whee! But yeah, a lot of the zones, the quest lines were updated with Cataclysm. So I think there was a completely different quest line going on in Westfall, and from Vanilla up to Burning Crusade, and then they changed it. Okay, now I can leave. So, when Farmer Taldine was talking about the Defias before, I'm assuming that's a reference to the previous version of the quest in Westfall. I never got a chance to actually play that because I was just so fed up with this play style. They only read the overloaded harvest golem at the Molson farm. That I couldn't get into actually playing classic WoW. And I mean, the playstyle playing Hunter in Cata is so different from playing it in current retail, which isn't a bad thing.
What can I do for you?
It's alive!
Careful.
It actually worked? That's incredible, Jasana. Hopefully that takes care of the harvest golem problem here in Westfall.
Go with honor, friend.
Need help?
Of course, dear. Our little girl works at Sentinel Hill and is very close with the homeless of Westfall. Perhaps she has overheard something. Before you go, let me wrap up the Westfall stew and tell you a little bit about our dear little girl.
Farewell.
Hope for the people. About 4 years ago, in the dead of the night, a little girl walked right into our farmhouse and collapsed on the floor. Nobody had a clue as to her identity. The poor little thing had no recollection of who she was or where she came from. Truly a lost soul. Soon after, we adopted the little girl and named her Hope, for that is what she represented. She is now a young lady, caring for the destitute and homeless of Westfall. Take my Westfall stew over to her at Sentinel Hill, south of here. Take the Westfall stew to Hope Saldine at Sentinel Hill.
Have a good one.
So, 4 years ago she was a little girl, and now she's a young lady? She grew up quick, when you think about it. Yeah, there's all kinds of rares all over the place. And there's mods you can use to track them. And mods aren't, they're allowed with World of Warcraft. So I don't have to be coy about them like I would be if I used any for FF14, which I don't, because I'm perfectly happy with the playstyle in FF14. Some people aren't. Another taxi. Taxi! 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 Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the new expansion for FF14. Okay, so protector, those are guards. You have our full cooperation, Lieutenant. The four Brows were good people. Their deaths will not go unpunished. Marshal Grimes, Stoutmantle. That's good to hear, Marshal. While Jasana has brought the perpetrators to justice, their ringleader is still on the loose. Perhaps with the aid of the Westfall Brigade, we can finally... Might I ask, what's with the Worgen in the socks? We caught this beast slaughtering sheep in the countryside. He is unrepentant and easily agitated. Keep your distance, Lieutenant. Westfall Brigade, we will finally be able to solve this case. There we go. When I break out of these stocks, I'm going to rip out your heart and devour it whole. Wow, the Marshal wasn't kidding. But your bark... Is your bark worse than your bite? So here's Hope. Isn't she pretty? Let's see. There we go. We can zoom in. First person. It's a wonderful thing. Anyway, I'm not going to turn in the quest just yet. So you can see the gnolls are attacking the Sentinel Hill. So, if you're looking for the, not profession, well, profession trainers are here too, but the class trainers, there we go. Here's the stable master. This is who I talk to. Like to stable my pet here. So, total you can have 5 active pets, and then 20 pages of 10 pets each. So 20 times 10, that's 200. I think there were fewer pages available before, so 205 total. So it says the dog is ferocity.
Careful.
So I'm not quite sure what the difference is between cunning and ferocity pets. So this is innkeeper, paladin, warrior, priest, mage, hunter.
Hello.
Take training in the ways of the hunter. Eagle eye, men pet, scatter shot.
See you around.
Okay, so men pet is just it's a way to keep your pet from dying entirely. So revive pet, this is what you use if your pet dies in battle. And this is what you use if your pet is low on health. And then Eagle Eye zooms in the hunter's vision, only useful outdoors, lasts 1 minute. I have never really used this. And Feed Pet, this is to keep your pet, it's another way to keep your pet healthy. And actually the Feed Pet is no longer necessary and it's in Pandaria. Rogue Trainer trade supplies.
What can I do for you? See you later.
So, hunter, mage, priest, warrior, paladin, warlock. I think there's got to be shaman trainer. Look, an outhouse. Stable master. Okay. Lumberjacks.
What?
So these guys,
More work?
they have the same voice lines as the peons, not the peons, the laborers in Warcraft. Westfall Brigade. I think the profession trainers are over here. Guard. This is their camp. Profession trainers. Head merchant, trade supplies, warrior, steam tank.
Can I help you?
It's a difficult job keeping the steam tanks up and running by yourself, but someone has to do it.
Alrighty then.
He's a gnome. Of all the professions, engineering is the only one whose specialization's actually stuck. You used to be able to specialize in as blacksmithing as an armor smith or a weaponsmith, and for leatherworking you could specialize in leather armor or mail armor. But those, I think, those kind of went away. Also with alchemy, the specializations stuck, but for most of the professions, the specializations were gone. Not gone, but just no longer of use. So with engineering, the two specializations are goblin engineering and gnome engineering. And goblin engineering has a lot of explosives because goblins, duh. Good day, miss. How may I serve you? I smell Westfall stew. Mother sent you? Feeding the hungry and the hopeless. Yes, I heard about the Furlbrow murders. It is very tragic, but such tragedy is a way of life in Westfall. There are many people here who simply no longer have the means or inclination to keep themselves fed. They've given up hope. Do you understand what it means to be left so hopeless as to stop caring about life? We must work together to show them that there is hope, that with the dawning day a better life comes. Take my mother's Westfall stew and help feed the homeless around Sentinel Hill. Use the Westfall stew to feed 20 homeless people around Sentinel Hill and Westfall. What do you got? He has a hero's call for Red Ridge Mountain, which is actually the opposite direction on the other side of Elwyn Forest. Westfall Brigade. We were once known as the People's Militia. These days, though, we fight under the banner of Stormwind with the full support of King Varian of Ren. Our goals here in Westfall are many: to clean up the mess left behind by the Defias, to expand the reach of the Alliance, and to maintain order. So far, we are failing on all fronts. Times are worse now than when the Defias ran amok. Now with the indigenous gnolls of the region up in arms, we find ourselves backed into a corner. Help us, Justana. Slaney 12 River Pond gnolls attacking Sentinel Hill. So we're not going to pick up the hero's call. The legend of Captain Grayson. Have you heard of Captain Grayson? Some say that he's the figment of a drunken sailor's imagination, but anyone in Westfall will tell you that Grayson is real. He's a ghost that haunts the Westfall lighthouse far to the west, off the coast of the Longshore. Do you dare investigate? Find Captain Grayson of the Westfall lighthouse in Westfall.
Go with honor, friend. Need help?
In defense of Westfall, the warm Northwind took its toll on us as a people. Justana, while we were victorious in the frozen waste, our own land fell into disarray.
Light bless you.
After my tour of duty was over in Grizzly Hills, I returned to Westfall, only to find the land in worse condition than when I left. The price of our war left thousands of citizens homeless. They now migrate here and squat upon the deserted farmhouses and towns of the region. To make matters worse, we are now under attack by the gnolls. The Westfall Brigade needs your help, Justana, slay the attacking gnolls and recover their orders. Someone is pulling their strings, and we need to find out whom. Recover the gnoll attack orders.
For the Alliance.
You are not a credit to our kind. He's not, I think Ripsnarl is not from Gilneas. Just because he's a Worgen doesn't mean he's automatically from Gilneas. And there's other ways to become Worgen. Just the way we became a Worgen was what I played through. Da, 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 da. So, the homeless are outside these walls, basically. I have to actually find them. That would help. Oh look, Peace Boom. I don't have herbalism. Here we go. Homeless Stormwind citizen. Here you go, people. So that's 3. Okay, how about you guys? That was 5 at once. Nice. So I didn't get the transients. I didn't get those 2. Get the hell out of here. I hope this place burns to the ground. Huh, interesting. Okay, so those 2 didn't count. Alright. Okie dokie. There we go. Okay, 2 more. about you guys? Seeing count for either of you, those two. Alright, fine. Here. Have some stew. There we go. Ta-da! Okay, now for the gnolls. Oh, I don't have scare shot on my boards. How stupid is me?
Need to target something first.
That easy. Right. Okay. Aspect of the hawk. Eagle eye. I didn't even put eagle eye on my bard. I'm gonna put that there. Concussive shot. Hunter's mark. Oh. I forgot I got that. Okay. Not that it really does me any good at this point. Scatter shot. This is what Hunter's Mark does. And it just means a places the Hunter's Mark on the target, increasing the range attack power of all attackers against that target by 44. In addition, the target of this ability can always be seen by the hunter, whether it stealths or turns invisible. The target also appears on the minimap. Lasts for 5 minutes. So it does give you a damage boost, but I'm so overpowered that there's almost no point. See how quickly they're respawning? It took too long. Yeah, just like hunters can equip melee weapons, warriors can equip ranged weapons as well during kata. In retail, there's no need. Okay.
Greetings.
Defense of Westfall. Have you recovered the attack orders?
Be careful.
Helix? I've heard that name before, recently as a matter of fact, but who is this admiral? I know who the admiral is, but I can't say. That would give the game away. Sentinel Hill surcoat, Sentinel Hill vest.
For the Alliance.
I'm honored with Stormwind. Do you know anything about this beast? Who is the admiral? Speak! The dawning comes down to battle, and with it comes your end. Gibberish from a mad wolf. Bah!
You need something? For the Alliance.
Oh, let's actually read his. So these things they can drive us from our lands. Those who have taken up arms alongside Lord Mantle don't just fight for their farms back. We fight for human dignity. Join us in Lord Mantle's crusade to liberate Westfall from this tyranny.
Be careful.
Well done, Jason. You have provided us a temporary reprieve from the onslaught of gnolls, but there is more work to be done.
Have a good one.
Honestly, there didn't seem to change anything about the situation because of the nature of the game. You have a kind heart, Jasana. You have done a good thing today, and that act will reflect back upon you when Judgment Day comes. Okay.
Light be with you.
Find Agent Kiernan.
Light bless you.
SI-7 has been tracking Helix Gearbreaker since he entered the Alliance territory 2 weeks ago. The letter received from Matthias Shaw explained that he sent an agent by the name of Kiernan to Westfall to shadow Helix. Find Agent Kiernan and you'll find Helix Gearbreaker. Kiernan came into town for supplies 2 days ago. She mentioned that she would be near Mortwake's Towers southeast of here on the Dust Plains. Get going, Jasana. Find Agent Kiernan.
Careful.
Can I help you?
Django Spothide.
See you around.
South appears an area of Westfall known as the Dust Plains. From what we know, the Gnolls of the region have made the Dust Plains their unofficial capital. As with any capital, there exists a leader at the heart. If we are to put an end to these attacks, we must track down the Gnoll in charge and end him. Venture forth into the Dust Plains, find the Gnoll leader Django Spothide, and kill him. Take out any other Gnolls that you get in your way. Slay 5 Riverpaw Mystics and 5 Riverpaw Taskmasters and Django Spothide.
For the Alliance. See
Okay.
you around.
We're not picking up the hero's call yet. Okay, SI-7 is like their secret service, basically. And Matthias Shaw is in charge of it, and Agent Kieran is just one of his agents. More homeless. What a surprise. Do 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 do. I really should be following the road, but I know there isn't really anything that'll kill me along this way, so that's why I'm making more of a straight line towards the quest marker. Because all the bad guys are over here. As long as I stay this way, I'll be fine. Unbound Cyclone. It's not gonna do anything. All it does is it tosses you up in the air. Agent Kiernan. How can you see anything with your gun that way? Gun is...
Well met.
You're not holding the gun right. Felix is the one responsible for the Gnoll attacks? Kiernan nods at the tower. He's inside. He's been there for days. I've just been waiting for an excuse to bust him.
Safe travel.
Helix has got himself holed up in secrets of the tower. Holed up inside the Clavin Mortwake's old tower. I won't lie to you, Jasana. It's heavily guarded. I count 6 armed mercenaries just on the outside. There's no way you're getting inside the tower by yourself. Lucky for you, Claire and I are here. Kiernan pats her sniper rifle. I'll cover your entry. Take this drowning potion. You'll need it once you get inside. Use it as soon as you enter the tower and head upstairs. Find out what Helix is hiding up there. Enter Mortwake's tower and find Helix Gearbreaker. So I can't use it yet, but look at these mercenaries. Get close. I mean, I could probably take them. I've got your back, Justana. Got him. Oh, so you'll protect me, but not my pet. There we go. Headshot. Not a chance. Okay. So now I can use it. Now I'm invisible. Yeah, bad guys, you better stay away. Now this is very complicated. Like one of the funny things about WoW is all the towers are pretty much set up the same. So with this you just need to keep going up and up and up and up. Up, 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 up. Here we go. The gnolls have failed, mistress. The gnolls have failed, mistress. They provided the distraction I required. We continue as planned. But mistress, the admiral is still... We will free the admiral during the dawning. Yes, mistress. Judgment Day is soon upon us, Helix. Call for the people. I wish to speak to them one last time before the dawning. Moonbrook, mistress? Moonbrook, not brick. Aye, tonight. Helix's secret revealed complete. Where the heck is Moonbrook? Presumably somewhere in the zone. Because each zone has its own contained storyline. Wait, that's not the exit. The exit's over here. It's easy to get turned around when you're in a circle. So that's Coyote. What we like to do is just, especially when we were human, is just stand here and go bonk, bonk, bonk.
Can I help you?
What could possibly be going on in Moonbrook? I don't like this one bit, Jasana.
See you around.
And level 17, troublesome gloves, or legwork trousers. Big trouble in Moonbrook. I'll be filling out my report and heading back to Stormwind shortly. SI7 must be informed of the happenings in Westfall. I recommend you do the same and report back to Gryan.
Be careful.
Ooh, do I want to leave my Hearthstone set to Stormwind? Yeah. Okay. So now, let's take care of this quest. Oh, I need my pet. Got rid of my doggo and now I need to bring him back. All set to summon him and I realize, send him in and I realize I can't because I just missed him. So actually I don't need the brutes. Just the Taskmasters and the Mystics. But I'll probably end up killing some brutes anyway. Okay, if I remember, Jingo is this way. Jingo spot hide, Jingo pet. Except I think these quests were written before Clone Wars. Star Wars Clone Wars. Attack of the Clones, that's what it was. Clone Wars was the series. There he is. There's my main target. Haha. Okay, I have to get out of here before he respawns. Grr, fresh meat. More bones to gnaw on. Well, that's not nice. You healed yourself. How dare? I'm the only one who's allowed to heal myself. Ooh, shotgun. Is that better than what I have? Probably not, but I'll probably equip it anyway. Nope, it's not better. Hang on. Come on, bye. I have a do not disturb door hanger on my door, and my cat likes to hit it when he wants in my room. Okay. Okay, one more mystic. Go. And if you look,
I don't have the target.
Django's spot hide is already back. So one more taskmaster. Yeah. You're over here. And now Patches wants it. Hang on. Okay. Excuse me, enemies, don't touch the pet. Well, that's kind of the point of a hunter pet, is for the enemies to go after the pet instead of me. Are you two gonna play nice? They're both up in my window because I have it open because it's hot. So of course they both want to poke their noses out against the screen, but they don't want to share. I think once I turn these quests in, I'll stop for the day, for the week. Because it's a bit of a run to get to Moonbrook, and it's, I'm actually going a little over my usual time. I started late. Well, actually I did start a bit later than this, but it's a good stopping point. Hey! Yeah, I'll squirt you in the face. Yeah, they didn't get the memo that sharing is caring. Django's spot hide. Excellent work, just on it. It will take the Riverfall weeks to recover from the blow you just dealt. Please take an item of your choosing as a reward for what you have done. And this is the only thing that's actually any good, but it is a bit of an upgrade. I lose, oh, I gained stamina. Awesome. So it is definitely an upgrade. Okay. Not going to do the hero's call yet. Where did the ended up here.
Greetings.
Big trouble in Moonbrook. Who is this shadowy figure? We have to get to Moonbrook. Troublesome glows.
Light bless you.
To Moonbrook.
For the Alliance.
We have had a camp near Moonbrook for quite some time now. Justana, one of my best soldiers, works the area along with a company of Sentinel troopers. Report to Captain Alpert now and find out if he has any news about the happenings in Moonbrook. Another ally of mine is also at the Moonbrook camp. His name is Thoralius. I met Thoralius in Northrend during my time in Valgard. He is a wise and powerful shaman. Perhaps his abilities could help us solve this mystery. Report to Captain Alpert at Moonbrook and Westfall.
Be careful.
What? I'm almost done. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, you could hear that? Nope. It's not so cute when he's doing it repeatedly because he wants out or attention. I'm almost done, okay? Then I can give you attention. Or you can just lurk around under my chair. Okay. Let's see if I have anything new since I leveled up.
Good day to you.
No, I don't. Okay.
Have a good one.
Alrighty. So that's it for today. So next Sunday is I'll finish up a fairy's tale, and next Wednesday my plan is to continue working in Westfall. Maybe finish, because this is about the halfway point. So thank you all for joining me. Have fun. Enjoy those visual novels. I would like to hear your impressions. And just have a nice day. Bye.